Hey, hello guys, welcome back to Retro Rewind. And yes, I'm sat in the beanbag, I'm sat down low, so you know what this means. It's April pickup, and is it April Ray, because that's my daughter's name. So yeah, April pickups. And I just realised my watch is missing. It's on charge. Yeah, so what are you here for? You're here to see what I spend my money on this month. And yeah, first apologies I've got to say is this massive hair, which looks like a wig, due for a haircut on Saturday, so that'll be good. Anyway, let's start off. What we got? Well, last month, I swear I said I wouldn't be buying much because there's not really much left to buy that I need, or want, shall I say. And yes, oh god, this hair. I bought a few. I've not bought a huge amount of games, I don't think. I've been quite lucky. I've got a bit of a spread. Yes, everyone knows I'm going for the Master System full set. So there's some Master System here, some Atari here, some DVDs, so SNES as well. So well, let's jump in and let's have a little look at what I've got. What I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with a sip of my lemonade. What should have done? Should have put him in a mug. Yeah. Got his bad boy today. There you go. Alex Kidd. In Miracle World. Nice little mug. It's not going to be for display. It's going to be for drinking my tea out of when I'm doing this kind of thing. So, let's start off with DVDs. I say DVDs, it's one box set. And, funny enough, another Game Hunter, David Tyler out there, he showed this one off just recently, and funny enough I bought this at the beginning of the month. I don't know why. There you go, you don't need to see me. Yeah, sealed, still sealed. It's actually coming off, it is. And yes, as you can see, it is Transformers. Get the light shine on it. Transformers, the classic animated series. It's the 13 disc box set, so it is 4 seasons, 95 episodes, 2040 minutes, one of the biggest phenomena of the 1980s. Yes, it is. And I've still got it down here, if you remember, for the last pickups. Obviously, I got that bad boy. So I've got that, and now that to get through. And yes, I did say in my last video, embarrassing, you know, March pickups. I say last video, last pickups video, I was watching Dawson's Creek. I'm on season 6. I'm nearly at the end. And it's on with them bad boys. So yeah, I might even put some footage up on the old channel. So anyway, struggling to buy Master System games because they're getting rarer, the ones I need to fill the set. I am partial to a bit of Atari, so I do have a little bit of a sneaky look on the old eBay. So I found one seller actually selling quite a few off. I think about 20 games, 15, 20 games. So I had a quick look through, and I bidded up. The ones I've got, obviously I won, but I didn't win all the ones I bid out. I've set myself targets, max targets, put them in. If I got outbid, I got outbid. So a few of them I lost, and the ones I won, yeah, I'm pretty happy with. A couple of the ones I lost out, I really wanted, but I set myself a target. I'd keep overspending, so I set myself a target. Anyway, first game. Let's get the first game up. So, what have I got here? I've got a pile, actually. A pile of... Oh, they smell old. Old Ataris. Obviously, everyone who watches my channel, thank you, will know I'm a big fan of the Atari. Yes, I know my system's behind me, but I'm a massive fan of Atari. Grew up, my first console, I would say, apart from, is it the Grandstand plug-in one? So, first game. The box isn't very good. It is Pole Position. I do already own this game. Own it as a loose cart. But I thought, you know, I get it as a box. And yeah, the box, it's been crushed and flattened, because that's the only problem with these games. They get squashed. So, obviously, there it is, squashed. But, like I say, 2 to UK, if you're watching, I know you always like, you get your boxing, aren't you? like your boxing, not your boxing. At the minute, getting his box collections on his NES and that, and he says about getting the old iron out, so I might do the same. So there's a cartridge, nice and tidy. I don't think I should open every one of these because obviously it'll be boring. But yeah, it's got the manual in there. So manual, it's very squashed unfortunately. So proposition. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for these. Anyway, I think that's about. I think the Atari games. I set myself a limit about £15 per game. I think it was. So some I got for like between £5 and £12. I think most of them were. Space Invaders is the next one. It's quite a tiny box. It's not too battered and bruised. So you know it's pretty good. And yes, I do own this game on loose cart, and funny enough, yes, I already own it boxed, but cartridge like new. The other one I own actually is a blue box version. So yeah, manual in there. So try and speed this along so you're not too bored. So yeah, that's pretty good. As I say, the last one, the proposition is a bit squashed in that. The thing is, I've actually bought some plastic cases for them to go in. So once I get them flattened, ironed out, nice and tidy, I'll be putting them in plastic cases anyway. So yeah, right. Start your engines. It's Sprint Master. Yeah, Sprint Master. So yeah, Sprint Master. Don't own this on loose cart or anything like that. Another one. Yeah, very tidy. So you know, manual. Has it got a manual? Got a manual, which is like 2 pages. So another one. So that's 3 so far. Junior Miss Pac-Man. Did I say Junior Miss Pac-Man? I meant Junior Pac-Man. So Junior Pac-Man. Box is not too bad, a bit squashed, not as bad as pole position. And yes, cartridge. And do you know what? It hasn't got a manual. Do you know what? I thought this had a manual. I thought I bidded on only the ones with manuals. So I kind of done a bit of a rush buy on that one. Silly me. But I couldn't say no because the artwork's pretty cool. So that's one of the reasons I wanted it. What did I miss out on? I think Donkey Kong was them. Double Dragon. Double Dragon went for about 40 quid, I think it did. And it's an awful game on the Atari. But it went 40 quid because it's got cool art. One of my favourites I've owned since a child, Crystal Castles, and I played the hell out of this as a kid. And I've still played it through teenagers, age-wise, youth, shall I say, and into my 40s as I am in now. So yeah, cartridge, pretty mint. Do you know, I think this is a different sticker to, I should have got it out actually. I've got Crystal Castle over there. Do you know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to get it out and see if it is. I can get it. I thought it was different. I don't know if it's some faded or it got a different print on it. One says printed in Hong Kong and the others are done. But there you go. So I've got a variant. I've got a different variant. So anyway, yeah. Sorry about jumping out of camera leaning over. It just come to me that I didn't recognise the cover. But hey, maybe a different one. But anyway, so that is it. So yeah, so I got 5 games. Oh, excuse me, 5 games off one seller. So I thought, do you know what? Box Atari games are getting so rare these days because I think, you know, finding any box things from the 70s and 80s is really rare. Because like most people just chuck the cardboard boxes and put the cartridges into fancy storages holders and stuff like that. Same with the NES as well, I suppose. Cardboard boxes, N64, SNES, cardboard boxes, they just don't get treated as well as the plastic Mega Drive and Master System kind of style cases, which obviously take a beating. So I was visiting family in Essex the other week and I made a bit of a boo-boo on this game. I should have looked at it a bit more clearer. I don't know if the shop was being a bit sneaky or I just didn't open my eyes. But I've owned F-Zero, and I've always wanted it boxed because I owned it box when I was younger, but I sold it. I part X'd it to get another game because games were really expensive back then, and I couldn't afford to keep buying games, so I used to just part X them at a local shop. So I saw this in there, and it was £25, and it's F-Zero, and I was like, in a plastic case. Funny enough, I actually went in there to get Dragon, Bruce Lee's story, because he posted that someone had bought a load of games in. And I was like, yo, I'm going tomorrow, I'm going to get Dragon. I turned up and I couldn't see it. I was like, where's Dragon? He went, oh, some guy messaged me straight away and come down and collected it. I was like, that's what I wanted. Anyway, what I was saying is, this should be blue. Yes, it is the PAL version, it says there. It should be blue. And it's not. It's black, as you can see. But, as you can see, that is not English there, is it? And this £25 was actually over the foreign language. I think this is Netherlands or something like that. I'm not an expert on SNES, so those who are, please comment below, tell me what I'm on about. Correct me if you can, please. But it's PAL, yes, but it's not the UK one, which is blue. So I'm a bit disappointed, but it's a nice box one. So, and it is fully complete. I'm not going to get it out and bore you. Obviously, with my massive collection I have of my system, some of the games I've got like in bundles, or I've been given some, etc., or won some on raffles. You often find that my system seems to be the one that always have water damage. I think because the white covers, a lot of water damage, you can see it. So when I've been going through my collection, which I am doing, cleaning them and box protecting them, I'm finding some of them aren't in very good condition. So I've been trying to find cheap enough replacements on eBay without spending too much money. So I have bought a couple of games I already own, which you won't have seen in my pickles because obviously I've only started this channel in August, and a lot of this is way before August last year. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, actually got 5 games here which I already own. I know it's crazy to rebuy them, but there's a reason for it. So, in fact, there should be another one really. I've put it back on, I've swapped it over on the shelf, which is this game actually, Xeon 2. This is, honestly, this is really tidy. This comes today. And the reason why I bought this one was, not to buy this one, it's actually over there. Do you know what? This is going to be another lean out. Another lean out. You're going to see me disappear. I bought a replacement for this one, and as you can see, there's a sticker on there, but it's not on the outside, it's on the inside. And I pulled this off the shelf to play 8-Bit Boy UK's Master System Challenge because I'm getting ready to play it. And I noticed that, and I forgot all about that because this was in a bundle I won. No, this is in a bundle I bought. Job of bundle of someone local. Anyway, bought you. So I wanted a replacement of that. So I bought the replacement of that. And then obviously, I knew about it, but I hadn't got it yet. Was the variant of it, the other one. But this one, this is absolutely mint. The other version of, obviously, that one is up there. It's very tidy. But this, just look at how tidy that is. Yes, I bagged it up, so it makes it look like this is brand new. There's not, yeah, I was just about to say there's not a mark on that game. Lucky it landed on carpet, but it's absolutely stunningly mint. It's like, I don't think it's been played. I don't think it's been played. And I'm putting it back in the right way, 2T UK. So that is absolutely mint. So I'm happy with that because that was like £8. I think I paid for that. Anyway, I'm rushing through it because I don't want to bore you too much. So yeah, that was £8. I bought that as a variant to own another version. As you can see, if I put them side by side with the one I'm actually going to be selling on, there's 2 different versions. And funny enough, on the back, it is different on the back as well. So there you go. And the reason behind it is because one's done by Imageworks and one's done by Virgin Games. There's a couple of games like that which I've got variants of. So it gets back here. Another one was Cool Spot. and mine was, should I say it's in the pile for swaps, had slight water damage. So, and it's getting really hard to get games off eBay because you see them and you can't tell if the water damage unless you zoom in the picture. But when you get them and you get them in your hand in the light or natural light, you can see more about the game. So I bought this as a replacement, wanting it to be new. But when I got it back, it's got at the top, you won't see it on this, but it's just got a slight watermark in there, which I thought, you know what, it's a lot better than my other one. The manual is new, like new. I swapped it out from mine because it is, and the game is better in this one than mine, so I swapped that over. So another upgrade. These are all upgrades. Another one is R2 Rider. I say R2. It's not. It's GP. I always feel like it's like an R2. It's GP Rider. Jesus Christ, Clint. And do you know what? This, the game looks absolutely mint lot and never been played. It's even come with the epilepsy warning. It's got, do you know what? I normally bag these up by now and I haven't. I'm ashamed of myself. I think I left it as actually, so it comes with a nice poster and manual is really tidy. So I need to put them in a little baggie, don't I, really? So that was a lovely upgrade because mine was a bit ropey. Funny enough, my copy, I'm ashamed about that being cut off because everything else is perfect on it apart from the dog ear being cut off. The version I own, I actually bought in a bundle off a customer actually found them in his attic. None of them have manuals, so I don't know why I bought them. Another one was Aztec Warriors. What Aztec Warriors? What is wrong with that? Aztec Adventure. And the reason I bought this was because mine was heavily water damaged, so I thought, you know, why you can get these cheap. And another one, game's got a slight mark on it, but the manual is absolutely pristine, mint. So, and with game catalogue. So yeah, everyone loves a game catalogue. Now, this one I own two versions of. I own it on this version and I own it in the classic brown version. And the reason why I bought this is because you can get a special edition big box, comes t-shirt, music tape, and this inside. And it's a lovely big box. Sega Carts, who's also on YouTube and Instagram, check him out. He's recently just got the big box. I was actually bidding on it myself, and then I just decided not to go any further, getting out of hand. The reason why I bought this is because this says on the back not to be sold separately, because this, like a lot of them, I'll get that on there, there we go, was taken out of that big box, and people put the t-shirt on and they said the cassette tape, and then the big box disappeared. So there's a few of these floating around where it says that on there, and I thought I'll pick this up, put it in my collection, just in case I ever buy the big box version, it hasn't got the proper one in it. You know, just forward planning for my collection. So, what's next? Right, everyone who watches my channel will know, on my pickups videos, I've started to slide off the beanbag a bit. Everyone knows I am effing bloody well lucky on raffles on Facebook. Pretty much, I would say 60% of the time I win. So, I went in for two. I don't know why I put two things up. You know what two is, unless you can't understand English. So, that might help you. Two. And I've won two pretty good games, actually. One is Ninja Gaiden, and it's a very tidy one. The one I bought myself, I originally bought a few months ago, actually. Manual's not too bad. Game's not too bad. They're pretty good. So I already own this one. I kind of bought it. I kind of put a bid in on it to win on the raffle, just in case it was in better condition in mine, and then I can just do a swapsy. So this one will be up for sale. So there it is. Comment below if you want to buy it off me. There it is. I'll do you a good price. So yeah, raffle win. £5 I think it was. So I'm not selling it for £5 because I need my Sega Master System tokens. So another one. This turned up today. And the cool thing about this one, winning this one, was I recently did, oh yeah, remember these? Got a pile here, the old Sega cards. Well, I was after some, because he wanted to finish his collection, I had some swapsies of him. And funny enough, I got them off him anyway. I won his game he put in the raffle, so that was quite cool. Because he messaged me like, oh, you won my game in the raffle. And the game in question is Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And yeah, it's not bad. It's got, I don't know, has he got water damage? Oh, you can barely tell a little bit of water damage there, but I put it in the manual's not too bad. It's a little bit creased in place, but I put it in a baggie. Game's pretty cool. And do you know what? I already own this. I recently bought this. Actually, you'd seen a couple of videos ago. I think it was January, February, and I got it. I will get it down for you, but it's all the way up there. And I thought, do you know what? I got this because I thought, see if it's in better condition than mine. The problem is now, I should have got the other one down. This is a different variant. It is, because the one I own is red in there, and that's orange. And that I've been told by a very good expert in Master System that it faded because it was getting to the end of the line of printing. And another reason why it's a later one, because it's got the barcode on there. And mine doesn't have the barcode on, and it also has some more writing on the bottom. So now I have two variants, and you know I like a variant because I've just proved it by buying one. So I might have to keep this unless someone offers me a good trade for it, because it's always nice to trade up for something a bit better or with some money. You know, big hitters out there. So yeah, that was cool. So yeah, a nice win. That was £10. So I think it was £2 a number, and I had 5 numbers, so 10 quid for what, a game that fetches 1 to 150, I would say. Correct manual in there as well, obviously. So how long on for? 22 minutes. So this is really, I don't want to bore you. I keep saying I don't want to bore you, I don't. The next pile, right. This pile is worth you watching me waffle on for 22 minutes. This is the heavy hitted pile. I would like to call it the heavy hitted pile because it's a pretty good pile. It's some of the rarer ones. I know me and a couple of Master System guys who like to bid on games, we've got a bit of a deal where if we spot a game we want, we say to each other, quickly tell them, I want this game, do not bid on it. So that way we're not outbidding each other and bidding each other up for a game, which is a good thing we just started doing, which is cool. And this game came up, Batman Returns in the Brown Classic, which is ace. Dog ear cut off, annoyingly, but I haven't bagged it up yet. Manual is mint. Game's got a sticker mark on it because they do come, some of them used to come with a little sticker on them with a game catalogue as well, and this is mint and tidy. And the only reason I got this is because Mark, Sega Carts, good mate, said he wanted it and said his max bid was, if it goes past that I can have it. But then a couple of days later he said, no, I've changed my mind, I want to concentrate on just getting the normal one, so feel free to bid on it. So I did, and I got it for, I can't remember how much I got it for. I want to say how much, but I can't. I think it was about 40 quid. I know, you know, which I'm happy for, because obviously it'll go with the rest of them. I've got on the shelf, I can't see them. I've got four up there, so that's a nice one. And then there was a buy. I got a couple of Kicks ones, and there is it 5 in total? I've got 3 on the shelf. I need 2 more. This buyer had these for sale. I've been watching them a while, so I messaged him and said, do you want to do a deal for them? And I think I ended up taking 15 quid off total off the price, and then the carriage obviously built into one. And what I got, I should have took them out of the boxes because they came in protected boxes, which is cool. So, you know, I know I've bought loads to do my whole collection, but it's nice. So what I got was Hulk and Road Rash. So do you know what? I'll quickly take them out because then you get to see what they're like. So yeah, so there you are, Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, which is really tidy, and I bagged it up. It's mint manual and game, so I got that off, obviously off the the guy, and funny enough, I actually bought a few games off him. I noticed I was buying a few games off him. That's why I messaged him saying, look, you know, I've bought a few games off you, and they said, oh, we've noticed you have, and that I think that's why they was willing to do a deal, which was pretty cool. And then obviously Road Rash is pretty tidy. Dog ear. I like how they both got the dog ears on, and the manual and game cartridge is pretty tidy. So I think in all, I think I got them for, they're going for stupid prices here now. They used to be cheap, these ones, and I never bothered buying them because I just thought, why? Because I only want the normal ones. And I wish I bought these years ago because they are starting to go up in price. I think I paid, was it 180 quid? Was it 180 quid? No, I'm lying. It's a lot cheaper than that. 106, I think it was 160 quid for them, which I keep thinking it's that much. Was it? Yeah, 160 quid for the pair. I'm sure it was that, or maybe a bit less, which I'm sure a few of you are going to be going, no, that's ridiculously priced, well expensive. But now I've got these two, I have now got 3 up there, which means I have all 5. So, tick. So, that was awful. Tick. And funny enough, just after getting that one, this pops up on eBay, and for some reason, midweek sale, finished about, was it about 3:30, 4 o'clock, poor time for anything to finish. So I bid on it and got it for about, how much did I pay for it? It was really cheap. I wanna say 37 quid or something like that. It went cheap. And the reason why it went cheap is poor timing and the condition of it. You know, the case is a bit ripped. It's got, you can see through there, it's had a dick in the cover. So yeah, it's not mint. I can put it in a new box and then probably put some tape behind that and make it smooth and nice. But the cartridge is in pretty good condition and the manual is mint. So yeah, I can rebox it, which makes it 10 times better. So that was actually a good buy because that's been going for 100 quid plus, I've noticed, and it's getting rare. I can't seem to find that anywhere. So I was really glad I held out and, you know, got it cheap. So another tick. Right. I did say on my last pickups video that I bought a game and it wasn't the condition he said it was, so I said about credit. And then Sega cards, I've mentioned him a few times now, spotted for sale on Amazon, of all places, for £150. And I thought that was a bargain. And that is Golden Axe Warrior. Get the shine off it. Golden Axe Warrior. And do you know what? For 150 quid, it's an expensive game. It's going for more than that. I've seen them go between 200 and 300. It's not a bad condition at all. It's 150 quid condition technically. And I haven't bagged it up yet, so I can show you. The manual is like new. Yes, comes with a poster. It is very, very tidy. It's not big. I don't think it's even been opened. Nice cool map look. I don't think it's basically been opened. So, and the cartridge is like new. So that was a fantastic buy. And I actually sold out 280 for the other one, which I sent back for the reason was because it had lots of writing in the back of the manual, which it said it was mint and it wasn't. So he wanted to give me a partial refund, but I said no, it's from a collection. I want it mint, and I'm paying for that price for mint. So going from 280 down to 150 for this version was a win-win for me. So another one. This game seems to be going rare, but this one was not on eBay. I've seen this game for sale on Facebook Marketplace for ages. And the reason why it's probably been on there for ages is because it's on Facebook Marketplace. People don't tend to like to buy games off there because you tend to get ripped off and stuff like that. But I got some pictures off the guy of it. It looked in good nick. Yes, it was expensive, and yes, it's meant to be a shit game. And that is Streets of Rage 2, which is amazing on the Mega Drive. So yeah, very tidy. A £200+ game. Manual isn't amazingly mint. It has a little crease in the front there. It's not amazingly mint, but the game cartridge is tidy. It's in the case is tidy. The cover is really tidy and white. And in the end, I just shelled out for it because I thought, if you're going to go for the full collection, I'm going to have to buy it now because I never see it anywhere. I've not seen it anywhere for sale in such a long time, and it just keeps increasing in price. So that I had to get. So when I said I won't buy any more big games this month, I have. And that's only because they've popped up. Normally, I've not seen any for sale for ages in the big hitters. Like Buggy Run, when I got last month, I hadn't seen one of them for sale for God knows how long. And then all of a sudden, boom, one pops up, I buy it, and then another one comes up on eBay. So, yeah. So, that's it. That's my collection. I don't know how many games that was. I don't know, 20 games. So, yeah, I've got to say, May's version of this, it will be poor. I can't see me buying any more in, unless I find maybe a couple of SNES or Atari games are quite fancy to add to my collection. Maybe, you never know, but I doubt there'll be any more Master System unless I find some shelf for the replacements for what I've already got. But I'm not sure if to put them on video and show you them because I already own them. But hey, I might as well. But yeah, that's it. That's what I bought. I should have stuck them all up on. There, really. So that's what I'm saying. So obviously, yeah, obviously games I already own. I've got to replace, and obviously, what added to my collection was them. So a gain of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games this month to add to my Master System collection, and that puts me into needing 5 more games. I need to finish that bad boy off, and then I'm done collecting from the Master System. So yeah, so hey, thanks very much for sitting down for half an hour to listen to me rabbit on about what games I purchased. I do appreciate it. Thanks for your likes and subscribes. Comment below what you think of the games. Do you think I've been overspending on the games? Did I get some cracking deals? Please, I'd love to hear your comments. I really would on the videos on purchasing or playing or whatever. So yeah, hit that notification so you get to see me other videos coming up. Next video will be it'll be this fella, Master System Challenge. I hope I can get a go on that and get that uploaded for 8-Bit Boys UK's Master System Challenge of the a week, shall I say. So yeah, I pitched voice then, wasn't it? So yeah, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you dropping in and watching. So yeah, thanks very much, everyone. Have a good rest of the week and a good weekend, of course. So salute.